Good morning. Can I help you?
Good morning. My name is Lan Tran. Today, I have an appointment to take the citizenship interview.
Do you have an appointment letter and ID card?
Yes, I have.
Please show them to me.
Here you are.
Okay, Miss Chen. Please have a seat over there. I will call you then.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, who is Miss Lan Chen?
Oh, it's me.
Please go to the interview room.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Good morning. Nice to meet you too.
Are you Miss Lan Chen?
Yes, I am.
Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I am fine. Thank you.
Why are you here today?
I want to become a U.S. citizen.
Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen?
Because I want to be with my family here in California, and I want to vote also.
How did you come here today?
I drove my car.
Okay, good. Are you ready to start?
Yes, I am ready.
Now, please stand up and raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth?
Yes, I do.
What does swear mean?
Swear means to promise to tell the truth.
Right. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
Show me your green card, driver's license, and social security card.
Here are my green card, driver's license, and social security card.
What is your full name?
My full name is Lan Tran.
Please spell your last name.
T-R-A-N.
Have you ever used any other names?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to change your name?
No.
When did you become a permanent resident?
I became a permanent resident on July 1st, 2012.
Where was your port of entry?
Los Angeles.
Where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam.
What is your marital status?
I'm single.
What is your address?
My address is 1234 Euclid Street, Anaheim, California, 92701.
Who do you live with?
I live with my family.
Do you work?
Yes, I work.
What is your employer's name?
Grand Palace Hotel.
What is your occupation?
I am a receptionist.
How long have you worked there?
I have worked there for 3 years.
Have you taken any trips outside the U.S. since you became a permanent resident?
Yes, I have.
How many total days did you spend outside the U.S. during the past 5 years?
99 days.
Where did you go?
I went to Vietnam and Laos.
How many trips did you have?
I had 2 trips to Vietnam and 1 trip to Laos.
Tell me about the second trip.
I went to Laos with my friends for about 10 days in 2015. We just went for travel.
About the first trip, how many days did you go to Vietnam?
I went to Vietnam for 45 days.
Have you taken any trips outside of the U.S. since you submitted your Form N-400?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No, I never.
What does claimed to be a U.S. citizen mean?
It means to tell someone that you are a U.S. citizen while you are not.
Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I never.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I never.
Do you have any title of nobility in any foreign country?
No, I am not a queen or a member of a royal family.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No, I never.
What is a mental institution?
It is a hospital for people who have mental problems.
Do you owe any federal, state, or local taxes that are overdue?
No, I paid all my taxes.
What is overdue?
It means to be late in doing something.
Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on federal, state, or local tax returns?
No, I never.
What is a non-U.S. resident?
It is someone who does not live permanently in the U.S.
Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
No, I am not a communist.
What is Communist Party?
It is a political party that follows the ideas of Karl Marx. In a communist country such as Cuba, China, or Vietnam, the government owns all the property.
Have you ever been a member of a terrorist organization?
No, I am not a terrorist.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No, I never hurt anyone.
Have you ever committed a crime for which you were not arrested?
No, I've never broken the law.
What does commit a crime mean?
It means that you do something illegal against the law.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No, I never.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No, I never.
What is a jail or prison?
It is a place where people are kept as a punishment for committing crimes.
Have you ever sold or smuggled illegal drugs?
No, I never.
What does smuggle mean?
It means that you move goods illegally into or out of a country.
What are illegal drugs?
Heroin and cocaine.
Have you ever been ordered to be removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No, I never.
What does to be deported mean?
It means that someone is forced to leave the U.S.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, I have never been a soldier for the U.S. Army.
Do you support the Constitution of the United States?
Yes, I do.
What does support mean?
It means to encourage somebody by showing that you agree with them.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I am. I am willing to become a soldier.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I am.
What are non-combatant services?
They are the duties without carrying weapons, such as working as a nurse in the armed forces.
Are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, I am.
What does it mean of perform work of national importance?
It means to do works that are important to the country, such as help people in a tsunami or earthquake.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am.
What is an oath of allegiance?
It is a promise to be loyal to the U.S.
Okay, good. Now we move to the reading, writing, and civics tests. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Please read the sentence on the tablet.
When is Independence Day?
Well, please, write this sentence. Independence Day is July 4. Excellent. Now, answer some questions about the U.S. history and government. What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life and liberty.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
Good. How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
We elect a U.S. senator for how many years?
6 years.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
9.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Creek.
That sounds good. One more question. What is the political party of the president now?
Republican Party.
Perfect. You have passed the exam, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am so happy.
Good morning. I'm Officer Robert Benton. Nice to meet you.
Good morning. I'm Jennifer Fan. Nice to meet you, too.
Please remain standing and raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you.
Do you know what it means to tell the truth?
Yes, when you are telling the truth, you are not lying.
Yes, that's correct. Please let me see your driver's license and your green card.
Sure, here they are.
What is your current legal name?
It's Jennifer Fan.
And you also go by Jenny?
Yes, that's my nickname.
Do you want to legally change your name?
No, I don't.
And is your social security number 123456789?
Yes, that's correct.
Were you born on September 27th, 1983?
Yes, I was.
Where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam.
Are you still a citizen of Vietnam?
Yes, I am.
And you say here that one of your parents is a U.S. citizen?
Yes, my mom is.
When did she become a U.S. citizen?
Last year. She was so happy, so she told me to apply.
Good. What is your marital status?
I have never been married, but I'm engaged now.
Oh, congratulations. Do you have any children?
No, I don't.
Okay, let's continue. What is your home address?
It's 1045 Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles, but I'd like to add a mailing address if I can.
Oh, sure. What is it?
P.O. Box 1179, Los Angeles, California 90017.
And your daytime phone number is 623-155-4700?
Yes, that's right.
When did you move to your current address?
I moved there on September 20th, 2012.
And before then, you were in New York?
Yes, that's correct.
Where do you work?
An IBM corporation.
And you started there in July 2008?
Yes.
Okay, so that covers the last 5 years. What is your current job title?
I'm a software developer.
Your application says here that you have made 3 trips outside the US since you became a permanent resident. Is that correct?
Almost. I made a trip to Mexico with my friends last month.
How long was that trip?
Just for one day.
I see here that you had a trip to New Zealand that lasts 6 months. What was the purpose of that trip?
I had an opportunity to teach over there. I had a great time.
That sounds like fun. Did you maintain any ties to the US during your absence?
What does that mean?
With your family here, did you have a job to come back to? Did you have any property here? Anything that shows you maintained your residence during your absence?
Oh, both my mom and my sister were here in U.S., and my boss at IBM Corporation kept my job open for me until I came back.
Now, let's go through these questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No, I never.
Have you ever registered to vote?
No, I never.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I never voted in the U.S. I'm not a citizen. I can't.
Do you owe any taxes that are overdue?
No, I don't. I always pay all my taxes.
Do you hold any title of nobility in Vietnam or in any foreign country?
Well, I wish.
Me too. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No, I don't have mental problems.
You indicated that you belong to a Software Developers of America. Is that a professional group?
Yes, it is.
And do you belong to any other group?
Just my church.
What church is that?
The United Methodist Church of Glendale.
Have you ever been a member of or associated with the Communist Party?
No.
Any totalitarian party and any terrorist organization?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No, I never hurt anyone.
Between 1933 and 1945, were you involved with the Nazi government of Germany or any government associated with Nazi Party?
I was not born then.
Oh, right. Since becoming a permanent resident, have you ever called yourself a non-resident for tax purpose?
No.
Have you ever committed a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No, I never break the law.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
Not that I know of.
What about traffic ticket?
Oh, I did get a ticket last year.
What was that for?
An illegal turn. Was I supposed to include that on the application?
Yes, we have to include all offenses. Exactly when did that happen?
It was May 15th. I remember because it was my sister's birthday.
Where did that happen?
Here, Los Angeles.
How was it resolved?
I did go to traffic school and pay a fine, so now it's off my record.
Okay, we still need to have that information on the application, but it will not affect your eligibility for citizenship.
Yes, Mr. Benton.
Have you ever been charged with committing any crime of offense?
No, just that traffic violation.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program?
No.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No, I never.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No.
What is a prostitute?
It is a person who has sex with someone to earn money.
Have you ever done any drug trafficking?
No.
Helped anyone to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever false or misleading information to a government official while applying for an immigration benefit?
No.
Can you tell me an example of immigration benefit?
Sure, you will get green card if you get married to a U.S. citizen.
Right. Have you ever lied to a government official to gain entry into the United States?
No.
Now, are you in removal exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceeding?
No.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
What does been deported mean?
It means that you were forced to leave the country.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am. I will.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I am.
What does bear arms mean?
It means to carry weapons to fight.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the military?
Yes, I am.
Good. And who is the organization that helped you to prepare your application?
The Asian Pacific American Legal Center. They're the best.
I'm sure they are. Okay, now we move to the next part of the interview, the English test. I want to make sure that you're able to read and write English. Are you ready?
Yes, of course.
Okay, take the tablet and read the sentence.
What city was the first capital of the United States?
Please write down, the White House is in Washington, D.C.
Okay, here you are.
That's perfect. Thank you. Now we come to the history and the government examination. Ready?
Yes, I am. I studied.
Great. The first question. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
That's right. What is the economic system in the United States?
Capitalist economy.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Give up loyalty to other countries.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
Why did colonists fight the British?
Because the British Army stayed in their houses.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
The Louisiana Territory.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
Alaska.
Okay, you did very well. You got 9 out of 10 questions correct, and that's more than enough to pass. For the last question about borders Mexico, Alaska is not a state that borders Mexico. You could have said California, Arizona, New Mexico, or Texas.
Okay, I forgot.
But anyhow, you're successful on the exam, and you also passed the interview. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.